I know it's been a little bit, 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 a little bit. Sorry, my wrist is itchy. That's why I'm continuing to repeat a little bit. There we go. But I had a wild week. I was working, like I was booked up every day, like twice per day. The way that my work goes. Sorry, it is just on my laptop. There we go. The way that my work goes is that, like, I have slots a morning and an afternoon, and like I've said, I don't talk about my work in specific terms just because I work with a sensitive class of people and I want to keep that separate and safe, but it works that I work in the afternoon and then also in in the morning and the afternoon, and some days I'm booked for both and then some days I'm not booked. I'm only booked for the afternoon, or sometimes I'm booked for the morning as well. And it's not like a booking, but I'm just saying that in like I have stuff to do. So I'm like my schedule's booked in. But anyway, this is beside the point. But I was working morning and afternoon like every single day, and the work it's not exhausting. I find it very fulfilling, but it does get tiring after so long of that. So I kind of, for Thursday and Friday, I was just like, we're gonna take a break, and it got me excited to film again, which I'm very, very happy about. So I'm happy, and the reason why I've changed the angle and why I'm a bit off to the side is because my alocasia, my shield alocasia, is just currently downstairs. I need to repot the poor thing. The poor thing, it came like in its nursery pot. It was like already leaning, and then I had to chop off a leaf because it sacrificed a leaf to put out the new leaf. And that was just, and it's now leaning even more because the old leaf was the only thing keeping it from dipping this way, and it was going that way, so I had to chop it. So that thing needs to be repotted, and it's going to be a nightmare to repot. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, so then now I get to show off my Hawaiian palm, which is finally on the upswing. I know I said that it had issues with spider mites here. Let's give you, there we go. Hello. It had issues with spider mites twice, and both times it's bounced back because I think I got on it early enough, I guess. and I finished the Fall Favorites. This actually smells great. The Fall Favorites David's Tea Box. This one had Forever Nuts, which I talked about already, which was great. It had organic cream of Earl Grey, which was great. It had maple syrup oolong, which was not bad. It had hot chocolate, like hot chocolate tea in it. And it just, I don't know, anytime there's like a chocolate tea, it's not for me. Banana nut bread, I absolutely hate it. I don't know. David's Tea will sometimes put artificial flavoring in their teas, which works out fine sometimes, but others, I just can't stand it because they sometimes taste like, bleh, like, I don't know. But anyway, yes, so I finished this box. So, oh, they also had carrot cupcake tea, which is rooibos tea, which was really, 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 really good. And then they had pumpkin chai and s'mores chai. I am not a fan of David's Tea chai. The only chai that I have really, really gotten super into is my aunt makes her own, like with her own spice blend, and she puts like a shitload of ginger in it. And oh my god, I love ginger. Like I make, I love ginger. Absolutely, I love that. Like fresh, spicy, sinus clearing thing about it. It tastes kind of like what I wish a lemon would taste like when I bite into a lemon, which I don't do very often, but you never know. You never know. Well, okay, that's a funny story though. When I first started drinking, I had a friend tell me that, because I'm a big Long Island iced tea guy, and generally when you get a Long Island iced tea, it usually comes with a lemon wedge, and I had a guy who was a friend of mine when I was teaching swimming lessons. He told me that if you like eat the wedge of lemon, eat it, it would make sure that you don't get a hangover. I don't think that's necessarily true. Just because that's, I don't know, it's intense. Doing that is quite intense. But I love like a wedge of lime when I'm taking tequila shots or something like that. But anyway, I thought I'd just sort of do my usual under the arm, this is like, hello, my name is Elder Bryce, and I would like to share with you the most amazing book. This is very like Mormon, but I'll just do this here. There we go, just so that we have some ambient tapping going on in the background, just while I do an update. So, not an update as in like, I've been gone for so long, let's give an update, but just in terms of like where I'm going to take the channel, like where Eclectic ASMR is going to go, and I think that Trigger Word Tuesday has kind of gotten me thinking about this in terms of like, okay, like can I just like hold you? There we go. Trigger Word Tuesday has gotten me thinking a lot about, like, should I start scheduling things? Should I start thinking of doing things on certain days or something like that? And I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up doing at least one day not posting a week, and most likely two. So I think I'll drop down from 7 days a week, which was sustainable. But just after this last week I've had, I'm thinking maybe it's a better idea to maybe save a day or two just to build up like a backlog of stuff that I have filmed. Just because the way that it was working this past week, even with Trigger Word Tuesday, and the reason why it was taking me so long to get those done, to the point 7 days a week, I always knew that it would be unsustainable. But I just thought, since it was a fun thing to do, why not do it? And now that it's turning into something that maybe I want to keep as more of an intermittent hobby, that's alright as well, because gardening is going to ramp up, not anytime soon, but just kind of thinking for the next 3 to 4 months, what life is going to look like. So, that being said, there's still going to be the same kind of videos. I'm still going to be putting out my polls for Trigger Word Tuesdays and stuff like that, but it's just going to be on a slightly different schedule. The other sort of update that I want to say is, like I've said, I want to use my community tab more. Where I'll probably post the Trigger Word Tuesday thing, and then I'll probably post a poll once a week, just to see what one of the videos for the upcoming, like, 7-day period would be. Just to kind of get stuff out to people quicker, depending on all of the ideas that I have. And then maybe open it up to requests and stuff like that. So we'll see how that works. I know this is going to be really short. I know this is going to be really weird. Probably not what we want to see on a Saturday, but you know what? Look at my back catalog. My back catalog has wonderful videos, coming from a completely unbiased source. But thank you all. You're all absolutely wonderful. I'm going to get back to my plans because they need help. I'm going to film a coloring video today, which I'm very excited about. I know I kind of left that to the wayside. And then, yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being understanding. I know I'm saying this after like a 2-day video hiatus, but like I felt a responsibility. So thank you all for being so amazing. Thank you all for being so amazing. Here's a little bit more tapping. I love scratch tapping.